and I have not done a sit down in ages. But welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be here. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you've had a lovely start of your new year, and yeah, happy new year guys. We need to pop a bottle for that. It has honestly been such a long time since I've actually done a sit down video, but I've missed you guys. How y'all doing? How was 2025? Because for me, it was quite a year. It was quite a long year, quite an interesting year, a very transitional year as well. But I'm just so happy. I'm so grateful. It has been so good. And yeah, let's chat. Let's just get comfortable, get yourself a cup of tea, a bottle of champagne, because we have made it this far and we deserve it. I hope it doesn't spill. We should take a sip to the new year. Here's to a new year, to a very beautiful and blessed 2026. Cheers. I just want to talk about some of my intentions for 2026, what I plan to focus on, and how I want to show up for the year. One of my main intentions for 2026 is consistency. I know it's very ironic to say, especially because I am the least consistent person, especially on this app, but I'm starting this video and I wanted to kind of set the tone for all my videos this year. See, I feel like it's spoken about so many times, it almost sounds like a cliche, but it is so real and it is so needed, especially to progress and to do better in this life. I feel like last year I started doing a lot of things and I had so many goals and plans for myself, but the one main thing that I really lacked was consistency. I also want to practice being slow with my progress. I feel like I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so when I tend to do a certain thing, I want it to be done there and then, completed at the first try. I don't really practice consistency as much as I should because I feel like I need to do something, I need to get it done now. It needs to be perfect in the first go. And I realized that progressing with literally anything and everything in this life, you need to be consistent. It sounds very cliche, but it's something I really want to implement this year. One of my other intentions for the new year is trying new things. I love picking up hobbies. I love trying out new things. It kind of goes back to the first intention, consistency. I feel like I'm a person who likes to try new things. I always start things, but I don't ever complete them. Literally, be it anything you can think of. I have so much enthusiasm and excitement for it, but the second I get into it, I kind of lose that momentum. I kind of lose the oomph for it. So it's something I really want to work on this year. Being consistent and trying out new things and actually sticking to them. Of course, I don't have to like every single thing it is that I try out, but it's something I really want to implement in 2026. I've actually started working on my fitness journey this year, and it's something that is also sort of new to me. I've never been a very active or fitness person, but it's something I want to implement this year. Last year, I tried Pilates for the first time, and it felt so good. It was very challenging, and I love a good challenge. So it's something that I really want to do a lot more of this year, and I think it's just so good because you have something you're looking forward to. I feel like life can be very mundane, life can be very basic, and life can feel like a routine literally all the time if you don't implement these things into your life. So I really want to try doing new things, picking up hobbies, picking up old hobbies. One of the other things I really want to do and start doing again is reading more often. I am a sucker for a good novel, and it's actually such a shame that I haven't read in such a long time. I really want to pick up old hobbies and even new things and just be consistent with them. I know at the end of the day it feels very fulfilling and it feels like I've accomplished something. I feel like most of the times I try something new, it's when I'm in a slump or when I want to get a good pick me up. So I want to pick up a new hobby and try something new, and in that moment I do it with such enthusiasm, such excitement. The second I'm feeling better, I kind of drop it, and it's something I really want to work on this year. So those are the two first things. It's consistency and it's trying out new things. Something else I really want to be very intentional about this year is mindful living. Being aware of my time and my space, how I use it and how I fuel myself and pour back into myself is so important. And I take that for granted, especially being a person who's really into journaling. And it's actually crazy when I think of it because I haven't journaled, I think, for a good 2 years. I want to be very intentional with how I spend my days and what I spend my free time doing. I feel like we can be so easily caught up on our phones, doom scrolling. I know it's one of those very cliche things that everybody speaks about, but it is so real because a lot of the times I feel like I've gone into this weird slump. It's because I've gone on my phone. And when I look at the time again, I realize I've been there for like 3 hours. And at the end of it all, there's a guilt that comes with that. I'm not going to be unrealistic and say that I'm never going to be on my phone this whole year. I'm just going to use it to make calls and speak to friends and family. I feel like it's one of those things we can't really escape. Every time I spend an excessive amount of time on my cell phone, I end up feeling like I haven't accomplished anything. I kind of feel icky on the inside. So I want to practice more mindful living. I want to read more. I want to journal more. I want to watch educational videos. It's something that I've really been enjoying lately. I really want to consume things that are educational, that are very beneficial for me, not just for the sake of binge watching or for the sake of taking yourself out of boredom. I really want to pour into things that I know that once I'm done doing them, I feel so much better and I've gained something other than just me giving my time away for that certain thing. Hope you get what I'm saying. Something else I really want to be intentional about this year is pouring into my creativity. I feel like I'm a creative person at heart. And when I speak about creativity, it's not just content creation. I feel like in the day and age we live in, everything that is creative is literally tied to content creation or media. And I feel like I find a lot of joy in doing literal creative things. As a child, I really enjoyed drawing. I really enjoyed sketching. Last year, I did a bit of painting and I realized how much I enjoyed it. And I was like, why haven't I done this in such a long time? And I find that those things are so important because you're pouring back into yourself. I feel like when it comes to intentions and things that we want to do for ourselves, resolutions is mainly important things: eating clean, working out, being consistent. But I feel like pouring into yourself is just as important. And that's why I really want to implement being creative, pouring back into my creative self, trying out new things, drawing more, painting more, and just sparking their creativity because I find so much joy in doing so. I want to be intentional and focusing on the simple joys of life. I feel like everything is always so productive, everything seems so serious, but sometimes just allowing yourself to enjoy a moment, especially as a person who gets very easily anxious when things don't go my way, especially in this world where everything is so rushed, everything is so quick, and there's such a race for perfection. I feel like just taking a pause and enjoying each moment you're in is so important and is so needed. I feel like it's one thing I really learned last year. 2025 was a really long year and I feel like it was a great year, but because I also had some down moments, the down moments kind of overshadowed all the good times. And when I think about it, the good times were actually way more than the bad times. But the fact that the bad times felt very intense and I allowed myself to dwell in them way too long, they kind of overshadowed the good times and the good parts of the year. So I want to be very mindful with how I enjoy the simple moments. I take in the joys of daily living. I haven't made a sit down video like this in such a long time, so I apologize if this video was a little bit all over the place. I'm still trying to get comfortable being behind the camera, but if you've made it this far, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you did grasp a few things. I also wanted to really make this video to kind of set the tone for the new year. I want to be a lot more consistent on YouTube. I want to release more content, so do let me know down in the comments what kind of videos you're looking forward to seeing this year, and I'll see you guys in my vlog next week. Bye.